This is JD Vance. This is Joe Rogan. They had a chit chat and they talked about UFOs and aliens. I got a glimpse of it. I thought, geez, I got to react to this. It's too crazy. I don't know much about JD Vance. I mean, I've never really listened to him talk. He seems kind of like, I don't know, somebody I'm not that interested in hearing talk, but okay, he's the vice president, apparently. Let's listen to what this man says about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. He is talking to a complete buffoon and meathead, Joe Rogan.
And a lot of it, like the UFO thing, like I've said that I'm going to look into the UFO thing.
The UFO thing, I think.
I'm going to look into the UFO thing. Thanks, JD. Using the word like there actually makes me hate myself because I use the word like way too much because it was embedded in me being raised in California. But what are you going to do to look into it? As the vice president? What? This just got on your radar?
I think would be something that I would want to pursue.
Yes.
I mean, just for my own personal information, I would want to know what is going on.
Correct.
So the question is, are these special access programs that are above top secret and that this is our own stuff, or is this something that's far more bizarre?
It's so crazy that Joe Rogan is entertaining any of these things. Like, he is the last guy on earth to assign to the task of figuring out what is happening on any topic. So what is real or what is not real? Joe Rogan is the last guy. He has proven that. He has spent better part of a decade trying to figure out if Bigfoot existed. He currently thinks we didn't go to the moon. Okay. He is wrong about so many issues, from Israel to the Innocence Project. So any black guy, any story, the last person that spoke to him can change this douchebag's mind on literally anything. He has no idea what he's talking about, and his brain doesn't work in an effective manner. And yet he's the guy that's, I'm just asking questions. I'm sort of the avatar. I'm the puppet for the average, the lowest common denominator asshole on the internet sees themselves as Joe Rogan. He's not threatening to them intellectually. So they go, I like this guy. He's one of the bros. He's a good guy. So his dumb questions resonate with dumb people.
And something that is interdimensional, from another planet, whatever.
Correct.
Fill in the blank.
Okay, is it foreign? And
Yeah.
It's kind of yada, yada, yada. Is it from another planet or interdimensional? What? Can we get a little bit more specific on that? He has no idea. I mean, granted, no one has the answer to this, but Joe's assessment of whether it's from here or from there, or like, what about those Van Allen radiation belts? How can we get through them?
If it's foreign, is it
Right.
6,000 miles away or like 6,000 light years away?
Right.
I get a little nervous when I hear a Christian person talking about 6,000 anything, because don't they think that the earth is 6,000 years old, or is that the universe? Oh, whatever. God said, let there be light. I read a sentence in a book as a kid, and I believe that's how the universe works.
Yes.
Right.
And that is, I will answer that question eventually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, totally. We're waiting with bated breath for this guy to figure out the secrets to UFOs and aliens. Thanks.
I'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, put it on your to-do list.
How are you going to have the time to do that? You said something that I thought was very odd.
That's a weird edit.
Okay.
You said that you thought that they were demons.
Now, Joe did a weird thing with his eyeballs there, and that's a weird laugh, an uncomfortable laugh, because he's not going to back down off that comment. He actually does believe that they're demons. And it's so weird because demons means nothing, and then the they essentially means nothing, because we don't even know what we're talking about. When we just the general vague aliens, and then he's saying aliens equals demons, which is kind of an interesting thing. It's a religious spasm, and it's a way that the Christians are trying to deal with UFOs and aliens, and it's kind of fascinating to watch from afar. So these are two sounds, just two words. So aliens, we have a general idea of what we're talking about. It is a loose umbrella term. It's just, non-human intelligence, just life that is not from Earth. It's a big category, and it's probably teeming with just countless creatures and beings. So it's a real placeholder of a term. Demons has a lot of baggage and a lot of connotations to it. Also is nothing. That is actually nothing. So demons is a made up term. It's like saying orcs. Like, I think aliens are orcs. He goes, orcs from Middle Earth? From Lord of the Rings? What? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that clears it up for me. What does that do in the Christian brain? What do you think you've just accomplished by calling something demons? And here's my theory. They think the world is a safer place. It's a more digestible place. I know what demons are. Demons are in the books that I read as a kid that told me about, how God turned on the light. Okay. So I'm more happy to live in a world where I can just put things into pigeonholes. I can just say, look, you're this and you're that. You're good, you're evil. I heard about good and evil. So you're them, we're us. Ah, okay. So there's something new and weird, and it's, very complex, and the universe is massive, and there's gazillion aliens. They're all demons. What? First of all, demons means evil too. Like, these are operatives of Satan? What do you mean they're demons? So it's just such LARPing nonsense. It's not even science fiction. It's fantastical, childish, pointless make-believe from a fucking adult who has a position of power. And Joe Rogan looks at him, look at what he does with his eyes.
You said something that I thought was very odd.
It's almost like Joe is embarrassed to look at him after saying this, because his eyes go up in stages to make eye contact with him. And he's like, please tell me that I got this quote wrong.
Okay.
You said that you thought that they were demons.
And he looks up and it's like, nope, this is the guy. He's the guy that said that, and he's going to double down because, look, both of these people represent just an army, a legion of dumb people that are just like them. And if you are supported by a legion of dumb people that are just like you, and they pay you money, then you're never going to change, and you proudly carry the banner of that retardation. Okay? So Joe is in there just asking questions. This happens to be a good question because he's calling him out going, what on earth are you babbling about, you colossal fucking retard? They're demons. And now we get to listen to a grown man with gray in his beard tell us what the hell he's talking about demons. Okay, so forget the fact that there's no God. There's not even a conception of God. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And it doesn't exist. So you can't define it, and you have no evidence it exists. Therefore, the whole thing is you're making a mockery of our lives. You are shaming our existence. Okay, this is it's a coping mechanism for you to grapple with mortality and fear, the fear of the unknown, nothing more. And I am so far beyond this. Like, it is not to say that there's not still the fear, not to say that mortality doesn't still suck. It absolutely does. I will not be babbling about demons and gods like I'm in the fucking 7th century or the 0 century. What do they call that? And like, dude, why are you acting like it's a joke? You made some claim. Look at this guy. He's got to back up the idea that, oh yeah, aliens are demons. Like, first of all, in what universe are they demons? So, wait, they're like, dude, we're travelers. We're space travelers. We're pioneers. What are you talking about? We're tourists. We're you. We're scientists. What are you talking about? We're demons. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Okay, I did say that.
What did you mean by that?
Well,
I love that inhale of oxygen. Well, you gotta understand, that goes over well at my bowling league with all the Christian yahoos.
I...
Oh, God. It's so cringe. Jesus. Devin, you came on a podcast, somebody asked you about fish, specifically small fish in the ocean. There are, essentially millions of variants of fish in the ocean. You were recently quoted saying fish are Decepticons. Did I say that? Yeah. What did you mean by that? Well, I see. Growing up as a child, I was well versed in Autobots and Decepticons, and it was made abundantly clear that the Autobots were good, Optimus Prime, but also the Decepticons were bad. And when I go into the water, it's a bit scary, the ocean. I don't like to look under there. I went snorkeling once. I was like, oops, be careful what you wish for. I don't want to know what's going on under there. Am I right? But a lot of little fish, a bit crazy, don't really get it. squiggly ones, kind of gross, little snake-like ones. So, I've seen a couple documentaries. I don't like them. They make me feel funny. I'm calling fish Decepticons. It's a worldview. It's a philosophy. It sort of folds back into my childhood and to the nostalgia I have about Autobots and Decepticons. It's simple. It's us and them. It's one or the other. So fish are Decepticons. Some people get it. Some people resonate and gravitate to that sort of way of thinking. Have I said enough words to sort of defend my position?
First of all, they're not just in Christianity, but in a number of world religions.
Oh, fuck your mother, dude. This guy's hiding behind world religions as if this is one unified voice. That's not a fucking argument to say it's not just in Christianity, my goofy fucking coping mechanism. No, there's other world religions that agree with what? With what? In magical mumbo-jumbo bullshit? Just different variants of it? Okay, if you open the door to other world religions say a thing, therefore Christianity's right, then how about the alternative to that, the downside to your bullshit opening of that Pandora's box, which is that they completely fucking disagree with you on everything. I don't yield authority to other, quote, world religions. They're all ridiculous horseshit. You agree that they're ridiculous horseshit. Okay, so the Mormons and the Scientologists both say, so what kind of appeal to retarded authority is this? Like, this is not a fucking argument.
There are a number of
oh God, I hate myself. I hate myself for saying that word too much, but he can't say that. If you are defending aliens or demons, you can't say, thing is mystical things.
Mystical things that happen.
Oh, mystical's a big word. It's a mystical thing that happened. For Joe Rogan, that's we went to the moon many times.
Extra dimensional,
extra.
I'm not one of these people who's like a hyper rational.
Like a hyper rationalist? You're not rational at all. So, hyper rationalist sounds bad. Listen to these words: mystical. Ooh, let's burn some sage on that one. Are you Sagittarius? You're kind of giving me Aquarius vibes. I don't know, ladies. Are we right? Oh my God, it's mystical. And, I don't want to be a hyper rationalist about this, but there are things that are kind of magical. Like, take, for example, Starscream. Starscream, I don't know where he comes from. I don't know how he got that voice. I don't know how he transforms from a car, a plane. He transformed from a plane into a Decepticon. There's a sound. There's a whole thing. It's fantabulous. It's fantastical. It's not rational. You can't really explain Starscream. It's kind of in the realm of the unexplainable. Inexplicable, you could say.
I think that there are things happening in the world that we're not always seeing.
Yeah, things outside your peripheral vision. Like everything behind your hand, you can't really see. Like somebody could be rubbing one out behind that curtain and you'd really have no idea. There are things that we're not seeing. Okay, are we talking about radio waves? Or we kind of know a lot, JD, all right? But I love the appeal to stupidity and ignorance. So we don't know everything, therefore here's my bullshit that my mommy and daddy told me about. And my community. I was touched by the school counselor the youth group counselor at my church. Fun fact. I wasn't. I actually did have a pedophile Boy Scout leader, but that's another story. I've had a lot of therapy.
I believe in God.
He didn't touch me he touched me, but it wasn't, he could have gone more.
God, I think that there is a kind of,
I believe in God. Oh, God. There's a word for that? Yeah, it's called you're a child. It's called you're a coward. It's called you're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. Okay, Jesus Christ. Jesus, Lord have mercy. They know not what they do. Lord, please help these Christians realize that they're fucking losers and idiots. You are living a goddamn lie. Can we just acknowledge that you're a goddamn idiot? Please, enough with the gaslighting. But it's this call for, are you a moron too? Do you want to join my moron club and we can nod at each other and we could pretend together? I mean, life is hard. Don't make it worse, you jackasses, by living a stupid lie. That is dumb. It is beneath us. Not beneath you, apparently. Good Lord. What is the reference to God about? We're talking about aliens and your stupid demon shit. And he's like, well, let me hide behind this word. I said mystical. Now let me just come up with God. There's God. What are you talking about? Literally, what the fuck are you talking about? There is no thing called God. Okay? He can't define it. There's no evidence for it. It means nothing. It fills in the blank for all the freaking massive holes in your non-argument. You just reference it and hide behind it. It meant nothing. It produces nothing. It's a non-falsifiable, retarded claim to have made. We are all more stupid for having heard it. And now you're gonna pivot from that, from your stupid God I believe in. Okay, like a reason? What are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about? I'm so tired of this shit.
What's the word I'm looking for? Not extra real.
Extra real? Good God.
Supernatural. There are
Right, see, it's supernatural. I mean, like, planes don't turn into robots. Come on, man. It's a cartoon. It's like, what is cartoons? Well, it's like an animation. So it's not real life. It's not like the Transformers was a documentary. It's extra real. He said extra real. Supernatural. It's so extra real, it's not real at all. It's make-believe. We're listening to a grown-up talk about make-believe.
supernatural things that are happening.
Yeah. Like what? Name one. Name one supernatural thing that's happening. What the fuck are you babbling about?
So
historically we have...
if you look historically at, things that are similar to the alien phenomenon.
Like what? Give me a couple examples. What's similar to the alien phenomenon? What are you even talking about?
Where, some like strange being. It kind of looks like a human being.
Wouldn't that be the alien phenomenon?
But doesn't look like.
You're talking about Bigfoot? Joe's thinking Bigfoot right now.
It's not human.
Name one time this has happened.
And it shows a particular interest in human beings. And then it takes the human beings and, does weird experiments on them.
Literally, this has never happened.
I think my argument is that's either bullshit.
What?
Right, you're either talking to a crazy person, which I don't like. I'm not saying just because I believe in the supernatural doesn't mean I believe in everything supernatural. But if we're talking about...
You haven't established a single supernatural thing. Let's make that crystal clear. So the topic, the whole brain, like the word supernatural is just a magical placeholder for your make-believe nonsense. And you're trying to add legitimacy to the word supernatural by declaring it to be a thing. What? It's not a thing. Hey, honey, my wife, I was hoping that later tonight we might attain a bafuku. Huh? What are you talking about, Devin? What do you mean attain a bafuku? Oh, a bafuku is when you invite your hottest girlfriend over and you let me fuck her and you film it. Hold on, let me get this straight. You just made up a term called bafuku and you said you want to attain a bafuku, and now you're defining bafuku as me inviting my hottest friend over so that you can fuck her and I can film it? Yes, I would like to attain a bafuku tonight, honey. Oh, but now there's legitimacy to this conversation because I've declared the word bafuku as being what I think it is. So now it's a word, just like every other word. Gravity is a word. Molecule is a word. Thailand is a word. Bafuku is a word. Now, supernatural is a word. Demon is a word. Thanks, JD.
An extraterrestrial being that is human-like but not human, that contains effectively infinite powers.
Huh? Wait. Who's talking about infinite powers of aliens? Who established that? Who is even theorizing that? So this guy is just going, obviously we're in a toilet bowl where he's just going, they're all gods. It's everything's supernatural, everything's God. I have like 5 words to describe the universe and I'm using 4 of them right now. Aliens do not have superpowers. What are you talking about? They have crafts that can travel great distances very fast. Okay, they have millions of years of evolution and they're very smart. They have other tech things, but they're not gods. Okay, so, and there are no gods. This is the whole point. The aliens are not here to attain a bafuku, is my point to you.
And is torturing human beings. You can call it an alien.
Who's torturing human beings? Wait, you're talking about like killing cattle or like the prodding? How are you piecing this together? Aliens are not here torturing us. What are you talking about?
Alien if you want, but I think there's a lot of historical precedent to call that a demon.
What the hell? There's not been a single demon in all of human history. I mean, worth mentioning? Joe, how about like a million pushback questions to what he just said? Okay, but no, Joe's gonna kiss his ass and glaze because that was the most rambling, incoherent nonsense I've ever heard in my life. There's a historical precedent. There are human-like, you know that phenomenon when human-like beings come here, they're obsessed with us, they torture us, they represent having omniscience, and they're basically super powerful. They're part of the supernatural kingdom. You can call it an alien, I'm calling it a demon. Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up, champ. Good God. This Wonder Bread motherfucking hillbilly. Holy shit. Every time I glance on the internet, I feel more elite. Do you realize that? Dude.
Well, a lot of these stories.
Well, Joe kind of reined it back a little bit. This is Joe, who's like a half-assed Christian right now. He's like he's doing the whole dance. I mean, he's such a weak-minded bitch that it's just like, if the last person in the room talking to him was religious, he will be religious. But he couches it in a lot of these stories. So he's saying, look, they are stories. Like, the whale eating the guy, that's not real. The Noah's Ark, it's not real. It's not literal. I'm not a hyper-rationalist about it. Instead, he says, I think there's a wisdom and a truth in the story. So a lot of people have said a lot of things about this Jesus guy, super popular. God, the aura on that dude, am I right? Now, I'm not saying he cured leprosy, cured the blind, rose from the dead. I'm not saying any of that. Those are stories, but I feel like there's some transcendent truthiness. And there's a lot of smoke around Jesus. So I'm just saying there's probably a Jesus fire somewhere. Just asking questions, bro. Oh my God. It is the most retarded thing ever. But okay, in the stories, what is it, Joe? Give us your analysis of religious stories. And by the way, that douche fuck in front of you just said history has shown us there are many demons. Okay? Couldn't produce one. Cannot provide evidence of a singular demon. But aside from Candace Owens. But yeah, we'll just take him on his word. So history versus stories, a little different.
These accounts.
We have one right here on the
demonic
coaster.
Alien. Yeah, that's the mothership logo. A lot of these accounts are not of people being tortured.
Right. That was a weird thing that he just said, aliens are here to torture us. I was like, how has that been established, JD?
There are people that are being exposed to information, like the Travis Walton stories.
Granted, I do not know the Travis Walton story. I saw him talk to Bob Lazar.
To witness the rest of this video, sign up at censored.tv. Be sure to use the coupon code RUE to get 20% off. Or you can head over to subscribestar.com/atheism and join up to receive every full-length new video Devon makes. It barely costs anything to sign up. You know he deserves your support, and you deserve to be entertained by every new video AIU creates. So become a flying monkey and let's go.